everyone, Jenny here with Callie Jenny's Crafty Stitching. Today's video we are going to be continuing with our Stitch and Chat series, which I think this is number 19 now. Anyway, welcome everyone. Welcome if you are new and this is your first time here, and welcome back if you are already a part of my stitchy friends and family here. I love you guys. All right, I am actually doing this before work again this morning. This one's probably not going to be as long as it normally is. I will go over all of what's going on with you here as we get started. But anyway, this again is the beautiful lady we are going to be working on today. Again, this is Christmas Fairy Pink and Silver from WATTOBIZZ. It is a 14 count, 50 by 50 centimeters. She's absolutely beautiful. And we're going to continue working in this area again today. So let's go ahead and get started here. We are working on the red symbols today. And hopefully I won't be sliding this all over the place, because today I am again working on my dining table just because it's easier and more comfortable. Anyway, hope you are all having a very wonderful day today. Do let me know if everybody is all rested up from the holidays, or if you're like me and you're sad to see them over. I know I'm always sad to see it end. I love from fall through Christmas. And then I'm sad when it's over. I don't know. To me, people just seem nicer at that time of year, and it's all the lights. I just love it. Anyway, we are on to a new year. Hopefully this is going to be a great year for everybody. Now, I was saying that this is probably going to be a shorter video today. Normally, if I'm going to do this Stitch and Chat in the mornings before work, it'll take at least a couple of mornings to do. I'm not going to have the luxury of that time this time, because tomorrow the husband and I are actually getting off work early and heading up to Northern California. My mom is not doing well at all, so we're gonna get up there to see her. This has been a long time coming. We actually kind of feel like we got a couple of extra years with her. She does have dementia, so she hasn't really known who she or anybody else is for the last several years. It's just a sad, sad disease. But anyway, so that is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be leaving tomorrow after work. It is about a 13 to 14 hour drive each way. So we are going to be heading up tomorrow. Hope to get there. Okay, so today is Tuesday. We are leaving after work. Wednesday, we are getting off work early. I'm not sure if I said that. And getting part of the trip started then. And hope to arrive late morning or early afternoon on Thursday. And then we will come back on Sunday. We'll leave early Sunday morning, really early, because we'll have to do the whole trip in one day so we're back for work next Monday. So it is definitely going to be an exhausting trip. So anyway, I only have this morning, what time I have this morning before I leave for work to do this video, so I apologize. It will be shorter. Shouldn't be too bad, but definitely not a long one. Anyway, what is everybody else been up to now that the holidays are over? What is everybody working on? I am so far doing my best to stick to my 2025 goals. So far, so good for the most part. I always do feel sorry for the projects, though, that I plan to do during, Monday through Friday, just because, well, mostly really Monday through Thursday, because I got a little more time on Friday evenings, but Monday through Thursday, I'm lucky to get a couple of hours of stitchy time in. But we do the best we can. I don't know why this seems so shaky. Hopefully it's not shaky for you guys. I guess we're supposed to be having quite the wind event today. Saying their news is saying that it's going to be the biggest wind event in over a decade. We shall see. Talking about possibly some areas seeing over 100 miles an hour wind, which I'm sure that's worst case scenario and unlikely. Especially here in SoCal. I mean, we get what they call it the Santa Ana winds, and it's because the wind changes direction. It comes in from a different direction and tends to be stronger winds. So no doubt it's going to be very windy today, but hopefully not that windy. Oh, sorry. I see I'm going and scooting it around. All right. Where was I? It was over here. Let me make sure you can see. Yes, okay. If this is the first time you are visiting my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Spend a little time with me. Be sure to check out my other videos. I do unboxings and all sorts of things, but this Stitch and Chat is the one thing I can promise to do every week. I can't promise all the other videos. I do them as I can. Sometimes I don't have time, but I do try. But be sure to check those out if you're interested. I absolutely love working on this particular kit. I did get my other WATTOBIZZ kit did arrive, and by the time you see this video, that one will have already come out, because that one is coming out tomorrow, Wednesday morning. That is, I did do a little sneak peek short for it for Fancy Faye. I just love that one. It's hard because I really, really want to start her and Stacy's sister. And I also really want to work on this one. So it is very difficult. I wish I could I need 6 hands. I guess 6 hands and 3 heads. So I can see what I'm doing on all projects. Let me know if you guys have gotten WATTOBIZZ. I know some of you have gotten a WATTOBIZZ kit. Do let me know what you think if you've started them. As you probably could tell from all my Stitch and Chats, this one just seems to be the easiest one. It is such a joy to work on. Goes so smoothly. Don't have problems with the floss. It's just quick. As you know, I go through the threads so much faster because it's just an easy stitch. And the fabric's not really hard, so it's not harder to pull the needle through. It's just nice. I will probably mix up the WATTOBIZZ kits that I'm working on. It's just difficult because I really want to get progress done on this one too. And the more you start and work on, the less progress you're getting on one particular one. But at the same time, this is one, it's going to take a very long time, as you can see. Just, you know, with cross stitching, it's not a quick project. Unless you have a really tiny one, and very few of my kits are tiny. In fact, for whatever reason, I tend to have this tendency to go for these big projects that are going to take forever. But I love each and every one of them. I do try to always work on something small, a couple of small projects at the same time, so I feel like I'm getting somewhere. Like right now, I do have my Stitch Quarterly, the 'Tis the Season that I'm working on. That one's a small size. I expect to have that completed by March before the next one comes out. And I do have my Blizzard Valley Sow. And I expect to have that one done by the end of February, maybe sooner. And then we will probably start another small project. Let me know if that is how you guys do it too, or any of you. I like to feel like I'm accomplishing something. Excuse me. And not just starting stuff, but finishing stuff too. But again, these bigger projects are going to take quite some time to finish. I have to change this thread here in a moment. It was only a partial though when I started, because I was finishing up from the last, I think it was the last time. I don't think I've worked on this since our last Stitch and Chat. And we don't have any comments to read today because we did not have a Stitch and Chat last week. It was the floss tube that caught up on all the stuff I did in December and bought. All right, let's go ahead and change this one out really quick. Let me do this little pin stitch. Floss is trying to come out of my needle. All right, and then we're just going to cut this off. Sorry, I just keep sliding it around. All right. Okay, I did have another one ready to go. We're going to go ahead and do our little loop start from the front. Don't know why. Having trouble seeing the hole there. Of course, it's early. What time is it? It's just after 5 a.m. right now. There we go. We're ready to roll. Just look how nice this flows. It's such a wonderful stitch. I'm sure I'm going to start one of those WATTOBIZZs that I got, if not both, and just mix it up. But trying to decide which of the two to start first. And I'm leaning towards Fancy Fade just because of all the colors. You guys, and if you've been here, if you've been supporting me for a while now, you know I love the colors. Now, I love Stacy's sister too. Absolutely beautiful. But the colors, oh my goodness, in Fancy Fade are just something else. So anybody got anything fun coming up planned? This is what I call the dry time of year. There are no real holidays that, that I actually get off at work, a paid holiday, now until Memorial Weekend, the very end of May. So those are always the long months. 5 months of no holidays. Now, again, no holidays that we get off work, paid. So, least favorite time of year. I'm just getting old. I was just talking about that. But I will be 60 years old this year in July. It's hard to believe. In some ways, I don't feel even near 60. In other ways, I feel 70. No, just kidding. I don't. But definitely not young and spry like I once was. Trying to think what else I have going on. We are possibly buying a house. I don't know yet. We'll see if everything works out the way we want it to. If it does, then we will. If not, then we won't. So I will be sure to let you guys know which of those happens. Can't say I really like the idea of moving. One of my least favorite things to do. How about you? Or how many of you actually live in the same home you grew up in? I know that some people do, and I'm just in awe over that. I don't know anyone personally that has, but I know there's people that have. I'm definitely not one of those. I've moved many times throughout my life. But I don't love it. And if we wind up deciding not to get this house, I won't be sad just because I hate moving. Make sure that you guys can still see. Yeah. So far, my cats are leaving me alone. It's probably too early for them. They're probably all went back to bed. Funny how Bella, the lately anyway, a couple of the videos here lately have decided to go, I should say walk by and say hello. She would have been the one I would think would have been least likely. I'm not sure where she's at. Probably sleeping somewhere. Who of you have cats or dogs? How many do you have? Hopefully as time goes on and I continue to make these videos, my cats will stop by and say hello to you more. If we catch them while they're awake. Want to say congratulations again to Clara, who won the 300 subscriber spin. So happy for you. I know she decided to go with a WATTOBIZZ gift certificate. So happy for you, Clara. I know you're going to absolutely love it. Do let me know which one that you wind up picking. I love them all. She's got so many. I could go on and on and on just looking at all the different kits that Sandy has over there. And if I ever get lucky enough to win the lottery, boy, am I going to do some shopping. And again, for all of you who did not win, I'm sure we'll be doing another one before too awful long. I'm going to do another giveaway when I reach 500. And we'll continue to do them periodically. Just look how smoothly this goes. And hopefully I don't, you know, jinx myself. But so far, every time I work on this one, it's just problem-free. Just smooth stitching. We get home from work tonight, we're gonna have to start packing up everything to take with us for our trip. I have to figure out what stitchy projects I'm gonna bring. Obviously, I don't want to bring, you know, anything that's going to be really huge. I'm going to be sitting with my mom, so going to have to be small projects that I take. I'll probably bring my Tis the Season from Stitch Quarterly and my Blizzard Valley. And maybe I'll bring a small stamped kit as well, because as you know, the counting takes a little bit more focus for the counting project, so I need to make sure I have a stamped kit with me so I can keep my hands busy but be able to focus my brain elsewhere. Sure, yep, still in a frame. So I don't know, I'll have to figure it out. Goodness knows I have plenty to consider as far as which ones to bring. I do want to make it stuff, though, that I've already started. Let me know if any of you have gotten this particular kit. I feel like somebody did. I feel like somebody else got this kit. Sorry, I just keep sliding this. Anyway, so yeah, I feel like somebody got it, and I'm trying to remember. I'm so sorry, everybody. My brain is just exhausted and kind of all over the place at the moment. I know this one is a Christmas one, but I want to keep working on it throughout the year. I mean, it's not as Christmassy as a lot of Christmas ones, right? It's also got a steampunk vibe to it. And the size of this thing, if I only worked on this every Christmas season, I'd be lucky to finish it while I'm still alive. No. I'm going to continue to work on this. Like I said, it's not as Christmassy as a lot of projects, so that's fine. Not that I'm really bothered by those rules anyway. I mean, look at the 'Tis the Season from Stitch Quarterly. I'm working on that till it's finished. Let me know if any of you got any projects like that are seasonal related, but continue to work on them. I mean, why not? If that's what you want to work on, right? We do this because we love it. I can't believe this thread is already getting short too. Jeez. See what I mean about how fast this goes? It's just problem-free, smooth sailing. Just such a joy. Thank you also to all of you who always talk to me and leave me comments so we can chat, converse back and forth. Some of you are even in my Facebook group and you share your pictures of what you're working on, which I absolutely love. Amanda from Amanda's Crafty Corner, she has a channel on YouTube as well. She always converses with me too and comments, and I adore her too. Her channel is fun as well. If you haven't checked her out, I'll have that link down below. She does a lot of lives too, and especially with a couple of ladies that also have YouTube channels, and they often do lives together. So definitely check that out if that's something that you're interested in. Again, her link will be in the description box down below if you'd like to check her out. Oops, I'm moving it again. But there are quite a few of you that share with me, or even if it's not on my Facebook page, you'll email me what you're working on. I just love that. Thank you so much, guys. I so appreciate you. You guys mean the world to me. It is such a joy. I wish I could just do this stuff with you guys all day and not have to go to work. But that's not how life works, unfortunately. So I'll just be thankful for the time that we do have together. And I am very thankful for all of you. And we're going to have to change this again. Can you believe? I don't have a whole lot of time left. Don't come out. Stop moving. Okay, I'm going to have to do our little pin stitch again. Oh, came out. Some of these stamp kits, the pin stitch is very hard to do because the canvas is so stiff with the ink. But that's another thing about this one with WATTOBIZZ. The ink doesn't make it too stiff. All right, I'm gonna cut this again. See if we can't thread another one to do a little bit more before I'm out of time here. We are definitely getting there though. I did have some more ready. See, I'm already warm. It's warm because of the heater though, not because it's warm outside, that's for sure. I think right now here, outside at almost 5:30 in the morning, it is, I think it said 44 degrees out. That's Fahrenheit. I'm not sure what it is in Celsius. And it says the high today is supposed to be 58. It's one of the cooler days. All right, where did we leave off? I think we'll just go right here. Nope. So that is one of the perks for being here in SoCal, is you don't have extreme cold temperatures like you do in many places. It still gets cold though. I mean, sometimes it does get down in the 20s Fahrenheit, and that is definitely very cold for us, but luckily not a lot. Now, mind you, there are definitely a lot of places in California that does. Up in the mountains, we have a lot of mountains in California. And in fact, I think one of the areas in Mount Shasta, there's one town there that gets, on average, the most snow in the U.S. each year. Unless that's changed since last I looked. Just happened to be something I read some time ago. So there are definitely places here, just not where I live. And I'm not a big fan of the cold. I don't like it to be really hot either, but I like a happy medium. The older I get, the more I feel that way. How about you guys? Do you prefer it hot? Do you prefer it cold? Or are you like me and you want it perfect all the time? I know many of you live in areas that get very cold. or you get lots of snow. I'm sure that makes it very cozy. I lived at one time in northern Indiana. It was very northern. It was only like 2 or 3 miles from the Michigan border. Ooh, Lordy, did we see some snow there. We lived there for, I think it was a year and a half, 2 years, and before coming back to California. In a little town called Elkhart, Indiana. It really, though, such a beautiful place. It really is. It reminds me a lot of Northern California, but flat, without all the mountains that Northern California has. It is very nice there. People are very nice there. But oh my goodness, lots of snow and cold. I remember the news. They would tell you about schools that were canceled, not because of the snow, but because it was too cold to go outside. And they would warn people, if they were going to go outside, to make sure all skin was covered. All skin, that no skin was exposed, because you could get frostbite within seconds because it was so cold. What did I do here? Hold on. Messed something up here. I didn't do right. I'm going to pull that back out because I don't like how that looks. Okay, now we got to rethread that. So yeah, I got enough of the cold. It was beautiful there. I loved it there. I loved the people and everything about it there except for the cold. But the cold was a lot. And for many months out of the year. So that doesn't work for me. But otherwise, I loved it. Okay, fortunately, I'm going to have to be wrapping this one up because I'm going to have to leave for work. Again, I apologize that this one's going to be shorter. But we will be back with another one soon, of course. Anyway, I love you guys. You know that. I appreciate you. All of you who have been here with me, always hanging out, coming by, supporting me. I love you guys, and I just can't thank you enough. And I look forward to our next giveaway, because what a joy that is to me. And again, if this is your first time here and you enjoy these types of videos or unboxings and the other videos that I have, I hope you'll consider hitting that subscribe button and becoming a part of the family here. It's a channel for all kind of people. No bullies allowed. Anyway, I really love you guys. Thank you so much. Always, I appreciate you. I hope you all have yourself a very, very safe week. A very blessed week. And I will see you all in the next video. And in the meantime, it is time to get stitchy with it. Bye-bye.